Hey there everybody and welcome to a fan request. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I've enabled pixel fonts because they look snazzy. I'm just gonna keep that there. Yeah, I have not enabled dyslexia friendly fonts, and for those watching that don't know, I am dyslexic and well, it's not that bad, but still. Let's start. The pixel fonts just look so much better than the dyslexia-friendly ones. I'm sorry. Let's go. The stars in the sky are going out one by one. But no one notices it. No one can stop it. I am racing to the last place where there is still hope. I need to make it before it is too late. I've also disabled the CRT filter. I'm sorry. It doesn't look that great to me. The sounds of agony will quickly fade. The world will be destroyed. Even the memory of it will be gone. And even if there is absolutely no chance of bringing it all back, there will always be someone who is willing to do the impossible. In a place without space. Without time, without memories. Where am I? I can't see anything except this path. My head is killing me. I remember only a skeleton with a staff up in the sky. This darkness was coming from him. Did he destroy everything around here? Just standing here won't do me any good, I guess. To change between adventure, traveling through the map, and planning stop modes, press the switch, right click or space. Hope I'll be able to find some shelter before nightfall. If night even exists without the sky, that is. Pay attention to the day. Pay attention to the day progress bar at the top of the screen. New enemies will usually appear at the end of the day. Continue your journey by changing the game mode. Press space, right click, or whatever. A living ball of slime. Quite a nuisance. They digest anything they can. Hey, I remembered this creature. Maybe I just need to freshen up my memory and everything will go back to normal. Traveling, fighting, and most other actions are done automatically. The player can't affect them directly. Press anywhere to continue. Alright. It's hard to fight with your bare hands. I think there's an undigested weapon in the remains of that thing. You have an inventory. You have an inventory and an item slot. You know what to do. Equip an item to continue. I think I remembered there was a grove nearby. Are these even my memories, or do they belong to that slime? You can use cards that are left after defeating enemies to add various new objects to the map. That's what planning mode is for. Drag this card to a suitable space to remember the land. What is that? A rat wolf? Living, has a soul. Concerning. A forest rat wolf. I was right, some emotional stress, a few vivid images, and a bit of adrenaline, and I'll forget it all like a bad dream. I mean, I'll remember it all like a bad... Damn it, good thing nobody heard that. As you already noticed, you can get new items and some cards and cards during battle. Some items have unique features, as do most of the cards. By hovering over an item or card, you can inspect its properties. Equip a new weapon and place your new card on the map to continue. Oh, it has a 10% counter chance. Good, there's a mountain over there and a forest over there. The world's almost back. The branches and stones in my backpack are a sure sign of that. Some of your actions will yield resources that you will need later on, but not right now. But that shouldn't stop you from looking at them right now. Okay. Continue your journey by changing the game mode. I have a preserved rock, apparently untouched by the Lich's curse, and thus suitable for building, despite the shapelessness of the world. Stable wood, a log that somehow managed to keep its structural integrity despite the general chaos. Some reactions will yield resources that you will need later on, but not right now. That shouldn't... oh, okay. I think it's time to get some rest. I get some rest. The game itself is a journey on a looped path. Only you will decide when it's time for the hero to return to the camp. Either you or the fangs and claws of your enemies, of course. You can retreat almost any time, but a special animation will let you know when it's safer to do so. You consider returning to the cozy camp right now. While you're still alive and walking. Good thing the camp is right nearby. Now's the perfect chance. Retreat, you keep all your resources. Yeah, retreat. It's cold and dark here. A small fire can solve both of these problems. Nice place to set up camp. This is when all resources you've gathered will come in handy. Who would have thought? You have just enough wood and stones to make a campfire. What a nice coincidence. Build a campfire using the building function while in a camp. Press the build button, select the campfire, and place it. Oh. Campfire, a common campfire, warm and cozy. Monsters keep away from it, so it's a nice spot to have some rest between your travels. It's also the center of your camp and the starting point of your adventures. The hero restores 20% of his max HP upon entering the campfire tile. Congratulations, you've beaten this annoying tutorial. You can now start your first expedition. Or not, do as you wish. New trophy. New beginning. This path, everything is wrong, but I remember. It looks like a completely different place, and it's empty again. Do my actions have any meaning? Like I have a choice. If I need to give up and cry to save the world, I am the worst savior of all. Let's do it. Alright, so everything resets at the end of the day. Interesting. Oh, rock. Preserved pebbles. Let's doing that. Preserved pebbles, small stones that still remember how the world used to look. When you hold them, you're able to vaguely remember it for a few seconds too. 10 pieces of pebbles form one preserved rock. My god, I'm a murder machine. Yeah, I'd rather have the axe. Let's lower that expedition speed back down. Mountain there. Mountain there. Place a meadow here. Some rocks. Alright. Take a look at our items again. Ration. Small amount of food. Surprisingly, it can still satisfy one's hunger. These things are a real luxury now. 12 rations form a food supply. Noticeable changes. This is enough to turn a caterpillar into a butterfly, a seed into a sprout, or a drop of water into steam, sorry. You will turn itself into something else, too, if you collect enough of it. Another meadow. Spider cocoon. I don't like that. I guess there. Rocks. Yeah, all I have is a basic shield. That's fine. Oblivion. What is that? A bit of the lick's magic causes anything to be totally forgotten, erases any established childs, erases monsters from the road. I don't want to do that. Road lantern. A small spot of light in this grim world reduces the maximum number of spawning enemies on the tiles around it. Yeah. Road lantern effects can stack. Right, I'll put that enemy into oblivion. Alright. What is going on here? This is fascinating. Armor! Yes, please. Vampire Mansion. Hungry eyes follow your every move through the holes in the roof. Adds vampires to battles on the tiles around it. Very cool, actually. Another cemetery. This is interesting. It's not really better than my current ring. Ah, it is actually. Yeah, let's go. Back off, human. A vampire, where are your lands? If your farmers need help, I would be glad to offer it. No more lands, no more flock, only hundreds of years of emptiness, and hundreds of years of hunger. Save yourself while you still can. I don't know how long I can keep my head straight. Wait, hundreds of years? What hundreds of years are you talking about? Your mind is easy to trick, but you can't trick my hunger. It demands its fill. Every sip, every drop of blood will go to satiate it. I'm too weak. But you can help me, and I will set this crumbled world right. That's right. I'm doing this not for just myself, but for everyone. In the name of the greater good. So be grateful for my hard work and just let me bleed you dry. Interesting. So that also carries out automatically. More spiders. Vampires often owned our lands. They kept the peace and helped our settlements prosper. But this won't do it all. Now they are just pale shadows of their former selves, both physically and mentally. Apparently, blood of other creatures can't sustain them. He wasn't joking about the hunger. Even the creatures around him were imbued with the power to drain someone else's life. Alright, let's slow it down again. More spiders. Put out some more rocks. Yeah, equip that armor instead. Shield, that shield's better. Yep, what are you guys doing? Come on now. battlefield. It smells of blood and steel, spawns a chest on the adjacent tile each loop. Enemies on the tiles around it can become ghosts when they die. I don't understand why I have to kill the skeleton. It's probably one of the best enemies in the game. I just really like skeletons. Now's the perfect chance. I can't believe it. Hey everybody, the boy managed to return. Survivors, does this mean I'm not alone anymore? Where did you come from? Is there still a place without darkness? We don't know where we came from. That, or we can't remember. These few people are all that's left of our group, I think. You're not sure? We're not sure. We reached that conclusion based on the abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. Each day we see the signs of other people's presence around us, but as far as we know, they don't exist and never did. It's like we forgot them. Forgot them? Exactly, it's as if people are disappearing every day and we instantly forget they existed. Just like we forgot where we came from, and our families and even ourselves. My name is Yota. That I still remember. Everyone else's memories are not much better. That's why I remember so little about myself. Everything is forgotten. Oh wait, you said I managed to return? That means you remember I was here. Yes, that's why it's so important to us. We saw you leave, but you were gone before we could approach you. Listen, we can't keep wandering in this emptiness anymore. There's a campfire here and enough space for a few sleeping bags. A real luxury in these dark times. What do you say? Of course you can stay. I'd be very grateful if we could team up. I want to put everything right. I'm only beginning to remember the world as it was before. But there's no point to it without other people. It's too lonely without them. Remember the world? I don't get what you mean, what you're talking about. I'm too exhausted. But we'll be glad to help. We'll be glad if you could help us. And we'll be glad to help you. Just don't ask us to follow you out there. I don't know how you managed to return, but for us leaving the group is too dangerous. I'll ask no such thing of you. For now, I just want to have a place to return to. A place where I can hear other people's voices. We weren't joking about helping you. Here are a few things that survived the cataclysm. And don't vanish. Don't become forgotten. Take it. You might need it. Wood, preserved pebbles, rock, food supply. A food supply. A small pack of food found in the ruins of the new world. Unlike the rest of the world, hunger is still here and you'll need all the means you can get to fight it. Okay. Field kitchen. Do you know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? A food made by a good cook is tasted. Is tastier. Is tasted. What about... what? You were waiting for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. Look, I have a cauldron, a hearth, and a couple of knives. A bucket of potatoes, 3 onions, and some ham. Nothing special? Everything is very simple. But give me a few minutes, and everyone in this camp will be running to my table, following the tasty smell of a good stew. I want the herbalist's hut. Interesting. A very important place for any camp. If your nose isn't lying, there's good food here. Plus 10% to the camp's healing power. Campfire's healing power. Unlocks the Blood Grove card. Restores 30%, yep. Common campfire, warm and cozy. Survivors' tents. A camp filled with exhausted people and their limited belongings. Can't be destroyed, but its inhabitants will gladly move to better housing if you build it. Oh, it's chapter based. Let's go. Oh. Speed this up again. Artificial life? Who made it? Who made a slime? Why would you make a slime? Ring. Has some good regen on it. A grove is next. Let's add a bunch of meadows to the outside. What's a grove? A gentle rustle of leaves, a crack of a dry branch, and a feeling of being watched. Spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. Rat wolves can move to adjacent tiles. I like rat wolves. They're cool. Right? Let's increase that speed again. I don't like waiting around. Armor or vampirism, 9%. No thanks. Attack speed. I'd rather not have vampirism at all. Why do I get rid of these? Wait, what? Treasury. The thick walls guard all kinds of riches from thieves and previous owners. Gives a random basic resource after placing anything on an empty tile around it. Must be surrounded by empty space when you build it. Interesting. Stable branches. Somehow the memory of these sticks wasn't lost. 12 pieces of stick form a beam of stable wood. Oh my god. Maybe I'm going too fast. Interesting. Road lantern, yes, please. Another cemetery there. Place a meadow here. You know what? Yeah, I'll put that ring on. Less damage is better. That very much reminds me of Ghosts and Ghouls. Ghosts and Ghouls, Ghouls and Goblins? Ghosts and Goblins? Oh my god, my brain is completely blanking on the name. I love that game though. I love that game. Can't remember the name. Vampirism 6%. That's not bad. Oh boy. Huh. That's pretty good. Ring. Ah. Yes, please. Something that's not vampire based. Let's add more meadows. Add a grove there. Mountain there. Continue. Very nice. Maybe not so nice. A gargoyle? Artificial life? Fascinating. Damage to all, plus attack speed up. Yes, absolutely. A beacon? Oh my god, there's so many enemies. Treasury, another one of those. Let's build it over here. Get rid of that. What's a beacon? A worthless landmark in a world with no direction. Plus 40% movement speed within its range. Plus 20% attack speed for all units. Excludes myself. I wonder. Interesting. How do I get rid of items? Whatever. I'll figure it out. Let's go. There's a lot of enemies on this one tile. A road lantern. Hold on, hold on. That's really good. So, I don't understand exactly what causes what. Yet... but I'll figure it out. Rock. Rock. Meadow. Meadow. Rock. Goblins? Nah, that's a very typical goblin, but I don't know if it actually is. Stop. Where did these goblins come from? What'd I say? I don't remember remembering you. We remembered ourselves. Now give us all your things. You have no idea what's going on, right? Why don't you help me restore order in this world first? Then you can do everything you want when I'm done. Goblin must rob. No other order in the world. Fair enough. Guess I don't have any good objection to that. Oh wait, I do have one. How about... I guess murder is a good objection. Goblin Archer. Living has a soul. Rage. Enrages after an ally dies, dealing 30% plus 30% damage. Ah! That was short. It's strange how these creatures appeared here on their own. Maybe it means everything is actually not so bad, and the world is trying to restore itself. That, or even the apocalypse isn't enough to get rid of some pests. I prefer to keep what we have on. Yeah, what we have is good. Let me, yeah, there we go. Oh, chest. What you got for me, chest? That's pretty good. Vampire Mansion, yes. There's no good place to put it, so I'll put it there. Yeah, I'll keep what I have on. Huh? Stable metal. A chunk of metal saved from being devoured by the Lich. Its pieces stick together as if they are magnetized. Scrap metal. Small pieces of metal that survived the Lich's curse. Sometimes this is all that remains from the armor or sword that you haven't looked at for a while. Oh. I mean, look at our stuff that we've gotten, because we've been in a few battles since. That one's pretty good. That's more axe damage, less defense. Let's see if that pays off. Oh. Ghost of a ghost. No. Yes. Yes. A cemetery. Fine. I've made this absolute hell on myself. I've made this absolute torture. Meadow, earth heals 2 HP at the start of each day. Nice. Earth covered with a thick carpet of grass. Nothing really interesting unless you're a cow, of course. There are cows? Oh boy. This is a lot of damage. Yeah, we can do this one. Then I'm heading back to camp. Whoop. Oh no. Maybe, I should slow that down next time. Road lantern. Grove. Rock. Huh? Goblin camp. Whew. Alright, let's go. The regen per second isn't worth it. But it does damage to all, that one. What does a mountain do? Plus 5 HP. Oh, nice. It's actually pretty good. This is getting ridiculous. Look at all this stuff. My end might be coming. Man's hubris knows no bounds. Yeah, that's nice. New trophy, first time? Retreat. Oh, interesting, so I don't actually die. I'm alive, but how? Thanks to us, a small group of us dragged you back here. It wasn't easy. How did you fight off all those monsters? They nearly killed me. That's also interesting. Many of them were vanishing right before our eyes. Some we managed to avoid, but I think most of the monsters were gone before we left the camp. I think your trips are deeply connected to your memory, my friends. It all fades away as soon as you space out for long enough. That's honestly terrifying. Oh well, statistics, expedition. Thank you guys, and I will be doing another expedition or two. Bye.